What's up, guys? Fragi here from the Philadelphia Fusion. I'm here to answer your questions from the Twitch Overwatch League All Access Pass. So let's get into it. First question. Mighty Hunt asks, does the fact that there are thousands of people watching you play affect your ability to focus at all? So on stage, we have played so many games already, so I feel like it doesn't affect me too much. But on like high pressure situations, I might make some mistakes sometimes, might feel a bit. I don't know. All right. Second question. GPSW Dips asks, what are some tips you can give to improve players' main tank gameplay and matchmaking? So yeah, improve main tank gameplay and matchmaking. I think it's mostly about not taking too much unnecessary damage, especially with Winston. Go for the squeezes a lot, because in matchmaking, people are usually a lot like unorganized, so you can get E-skills on like Zenyatta's and McCree's and whatnot. With Reinhardt, just go hard with your hammer, you know. Third question. VN Papeable SSVN asks, Fragi, how do you maintain your magnificent beard? So it's a lot of time and effort. Okay, first you need to grow it. You need to have like good genes, I guess, to grow it. You need to be old enough. Then you use beard oil, you use beard balms, trim it a bit with scissors sometimes, and of course brush it every day. All right. CDAWWG underscore asks, what is your favorite map type to play on? I'd say probably escort and hybrid, like hybrid and escorts. I think our own team is based on those. We have like really good idea on how to control the space and how to use ultimates to win easy fights and so on. So probably those, yeah. Hybrids and escorts. This guy underscore asks, what are your thoughts on the recent Mei buffs? So Mei, I think the only Mei buff was that her left click goes through all the enemies, the freezing thing. I feel like it probably makes her a bit more viable. It's certainly like good on choke points and maybe like comboing with like Zarya ultimates and stuff. But I'm not sure if it makes her OP or not. I haven't tried it out too much yet. EM underscore Anra asks, the evolution of your team is admirable to witness. What was the key change from stage 1 to stage 2 that got you guys to the finals? So stage 1 was a bit shaky for us. It was like a kind of a pre-season for us. We didn't have too much synergy yet in stage 1. So especially me and a lot of other people didn't really have a good idea on like how to play the game as a team and be on the same page. So going towards stage 2, we find like our groove and find a good style at switches. So I think our results just got better because of that. Okay, Lee5 asks, if you were to play any other role, what role would you play? I feel like I would make a pretty good support, like main support probably. I could replace Neptune pretty easily, you know, play Lucio Mercy, it's an easy job. Sachi91, I don't know, asks, what do you think of Reinhardt's current state? He's countered by almost every character. Do you think he needs quality of life change to improve his survivability? So Reinhardt is, it's not nice to play always. You get like CC'd a lot, you get like bounced around by Lucios, by Winstons, by Junkrats a lot. So I feel like Reinhardt maybe needs a bit of a buff, some kind of like, it's tough. The problem is mostly with mobility, I feel like, and I don't think it's that easy to change for Reinhardt. So maybe Brigitte changes stuff around a bit. Boffiroff asks, what tank combos / setups do you personally find most fun to play? I've been liking Winston a lot more recently, but I guess I still prefer like the standard Reinhardt Zarya stuff. Generic Space Marine asks, seeing how you improved a lot, capitalized as a main tank in the past months, how did you do so? What did you focus on? It's mostly about focusing on my own survivability, I think. I play a lot more selfish nowadays. In the beginning, I thought like playing in dive was a lot more about like going exactly together with your Genji, Tracer, Winston, whatever. But in reality, it doesn't work out like that. So you need to play like a lot more like flexible style. and so you can like get out when you need to and stuff like that. Opic How asks, what kind of music is your favorite? So I listen to a lot of Japanese music. I'm a bit of a weeaboo in that way. I think it's more of a like habit of mine. I don't really like think about too much what I listen to. I just like put it on, and I've been listening to the same music for like 10 years, and I still listen to it. Mikey DWSR asks, Fragi, your tanking style has made me want to become main tank. How do you walk that fine line between aggression and restraint? So as I kind of said before, you need to think about a lot about your own survivability and see what the enemy team is doing. So if you have space to go in, you go in and punish the like enemy backline. And if the like enemy diva or tracer is pressuring you, you need to like go back and just play accordingly to the like space the enemy team is giving you. Bila W Liet 97 asks, what is the most important thing to do to keep your teammates alive as a main/security tank? So I actually used to like peel too much, I think, with Winston. It's more of like, it's not really Winston's job to keep your backline alive. With some comps, like if the team has like a Genji type comp, you might want to peel if you're running a Vidal or McCree more, but usually Winston's job is more to like get kills and like punish enemy squishes. As a diva, you just need to pay attention a lot, like where the enemy tracer is, and pressure the enemy Winston a lot. Soltirina asks, Heya, how would you describe living in the team house? Fun? It's really fun. Yeah, we spent all the day with each other pretty much. It isn't really like, we have been living for like 4 months together now. It hasn't been too tough, so I guess a lot of the like players are nice people to live with. I guess there could be some trouble if you're like not used to it, but I don't really mind living with other people, so it's pretty nice. We like play games together a lot and have fun outside of game as well. PS Son asks, how many times did Sideshow try to break into the house? So unfortunately, because we had to practice and stuff, I couldn't keep watch through the whole night for the 1 week. So I have no idea what mischiefs he was up to during the nights, but probably multiple times. Arar TV asks, what do you do on days Fusion doesn't have a match? So we usually have one off day a week. It's usually after the last game we play on that specific week, so usually Sunday a lot for us. Usually players try to relax a lot. It's mostly about relaxing and yeah, getting ready for the next week. A lot of players play ranked a lot, stream. Yep, I sleep a lot as well. Existentially Yours asks, how have you and Pogo practiced tank synergy, and what do you think you can still do to improve your dives? So I think tank synergy and dives are like they're like a bit of like different subjects. The tank synergy stuff is mostly about just going through stuff like after scrims and looking at bots, like how we want to play certain points. And you need to communicate a lot, like if you are getting low or if you can help your tank with like, if I need to ask Pogo if he has matrix, if I have a bubble, and we coordinate our cooldowns. So it's a lot of communication. What you can still do to improve your dives. It's a lot about communication as well, and understanding when you should dive and when not. As a Winston player, you mostly do that with your tracer in the cooldown meta, so you need to have a very good synergy with your tracer. Mojo Bad asks, can you give your best Trident impression of Hammer Down? Okay, let's go. Hammer down! Oh no. Okay. Rico Enkido asks, does the majority of your power come from your glorious beard? Yeah, it's the beard and the long hair. I'm like Samson a bit, I guess. General Crimson asks, do you like pineapple on pizza? I actually used to hate it a lot, but nowadays I don't mind too much. I think a good alternative to this, like, it's peach, because it's like less crunchy and it's kind of like sweet as well. So that's like a secret tip from me. All right, that was the last question. So thanks for watching. You can follow me at Twitter at Fragi, and have a nice day.